Most people live their lives afraid. Afraid to take risks, afraid to fail, afraid to fall. But I'll tell you this. Nothing in life is truly worthwhile unless you're willing to take a chance. Nelson Mandela once said, "There is no passion to be found in playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living." At every stage of life, in school, in college, in your career, people will tell you, make sure you have something to fall back on. But I never understood that idea. Why would I want to fall back? If I fall, I want to fall forward. At least that way, I can see what I'm going to hit. Because the truth is, without consistency, without persistence, you'll never finish anything worth doing. So, do what sets your soul on fire. Take risks. Chase your passion, even if it terrifies you. Even if you're not sure you'll make it. There was once an old IQ puzzle. 9 dots, 5 lines, 1 pencil. You had to connect all the dots without lifting the pencil. The only solution? You had to go outside the box. That's life. You have to think differently. You have to move differently. You have to dream bigger, and yes, risk bigger failures. But remember this, a dream without a goal is just a fantasy. Reggie Jackson, one of baseball's greats, struck out more than 2,600 times. But no one talks about the failures. They remember the home runs. Thomas Edison failed 1,000 times. But the 1,001 first experiment? That gave the world the light bulb. Every failure brings you one step closer to your breakthrough. In my early career, I auditioned for a Broadway musical. It felt like the perfect role. Except I couldn't sing. Needless to say, I didn't get the part. But I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out of that audition, head held high, ready for the next one and the one after that. I prayed, and I failed, and I prayed again. But I never gave up, because there's an old saying, if you hang around the barbershop long enough, eventually, you're going to get a haircut. And one day, I did. Years later, I performed in a Broadway play called Fences. Where? The same theater where I was rejected 30 years earlier. That's not luck. That's perseverance. You see, every graduate, every young person, you have the talent, you have the training. But do you have the guts to fail? Because if you're not failing, you're not even trying. To get something you've never had, you must be willing to do something you've never done. Now imagine this. You're lying on your deathbed, and standing around you are the ghosts. The ghosts of your unused potential, the dreams you never pursued, the talents you never shared, and those ghosts say to you, we came to you, because only you could have brought us to life. And now, we must die with you. So I ask you, how many ghosts will be standing around your bed when your time comes? The world needs help, not just in distant places like Africa or the Middle East, but right here. Your city needs you. Your street needs you. The people next to you need you. Whether it's your time, your talent, your kindness, your patience, or your voice. What will you do with what you have? Because it's not about how much you have. It's about what you do with what you have. Life will never be a straight line. I started college as a pre-med student, then pre-law, then journalism. I was lost. My GPA fell to 1.8. I was on the verge of being kicked out. I hit rock bottom. Then, one day, March 27th, 1975, I was helping my mother in her beauty salon. An elderly woman I had never met kept staring at me in the mirror. She finally spoke and said, "Young man, I have a prophecy. You are going to travel the world and speak to millions of people." At the time, I didn't understand. But years later, I realized it was true. Through my films, I've spoken to millions. They couldn't see me, but they saw the story I gave them. And today, I see you. And I believe in what I see. Taking a risk isn't just about chasing careers. It's about being vulnerable. It's about admitting what you don't know. It's about opening yourself to people, to new ideas. The chances you take, the people you meet, the love you give, and the faith you hold. That's what defines you. Never be discouraged. Never hold back. Give everything you've got. And when you fall in life, because you will, Just remember this. Fall forward.